Hi there. Thanks for choosing this 30-minute strength and bodyweight class. My name is Sean. I'm so grateful that you chose to exercise with me today and have a great class in store for you. For class, you're going to need a chair, a set of dumbbells, and a band, both of which are appropriate for your fitness level. And then, of course, a space that's free and clear from any tripping hazards. Last but not least, water to stay hydrated throughout class. And even if I don't take a break to stop and drink water at certain times and you're feeling thirsty, please, by all means, stop, listen to your body, and take a swig of water and come on back and join. So with that, I'm gonna hit my timer here, get going, and we will march for just a moment and move to a step touch. So we step together. Just step and bring the feet together, side to side, and then reach and pull. Nice big movements to get the joints warmed up, increase the body temperature, get that heart pumping, prepare for what we're about to do. This is good stuff. 30 minutes is going to fly by. For me, it does every single time, and I hope that you get a good enough workout and have enough good cues that the time goes quickly for you too. So really try and tune in mentally and with your ears on all the cues that you hear and implement those to get the most out of every single movement. Double step touch, 2. Keep going, but make it a little bigger. Double each way. Single right here. Back to double. Single. And double. How much ground can you cover? Now just hold the step touch. Double step touch. Double. Now I'm going to add on a V step at the end of each double step touch. So you keep doing this and I will preview for you. So it's a double step touch, V step with the inside foot. Double step touch, V step. Now join me. Double step, V step, inside foot. Big, big arms. Double. Big arms, reach them up. In a V position. Two more times. V step. One more. Now let's squat in place. Down and lift. Don't go down all the way yet. We're still warming up the body. We'll add on to this squat by adding a leg abduction. Right and left, or a side tap right and left after the squat. So just watch me do one, then you can join and keep going with the squat. Squat, lift, and then outer thigh lift, or abduction we call it. Hands just go right on the waist. Lower, lift, keep the foot flexed, stand nice and tall, keep your core engaged, chest and chin up on those lunge or on those squats. Stay looking straight ahead. Give me 2 more just like that. Oh, we have time. Let's do a few more. Yeah. So great for warming up the hip joints. Keeping that core on and engaged. Last time. And side taps now. Tap to the side. Add a reach for me. Big reach up to the corner of the wall where it meets the ceiling. Big movements. Continue them as we get that body temperature up. So we'll change this to a double tap on each side. And just a few more. You have 4, 3, 2. Now give me doubles. Double. Double. 2 arms are reaching now. And pull that knee up. 2 taps. Each time, draw that knee in and use your core to pull it in. 2 more. 1 more each side. Big reach with those arms and stop right there. Right on cue with the music too. Couldn't have planned that much better. If you got a little breathy, good. In the warm-up, that's okay. You should still be able to carry on a conversation, however. Now the rest of the class, well, the work phase of the class is all circuits. And the first time through, they're 45-second circuits. So the first one you need, your dumbbells, and if at any time you feel like it's too much exertion, get rid of the dumbbells and just use your body weight. So this is the exercise that we'll be doing. It is a side lunge and a back lunge. So I'm going to turn at an angle here. I'm stepping to the side. The inside leg is straight. You step together, and then we go to a back lunge for 45 seconds. When you step to the back, make sure that heel stays off the ground and your weight is in your heel in the front leg. Keep your weight in the heel. Very, very important. Ready? 45 seconds. Let's go. Side lunge. Back lunge. Take your time. There's no rush on these. On that side lunge, keep your chest up, keep your chin up. If you look to the ground, chances are very good that you'll lose your technique, lose your form. You'll collapse with that upper body. And we want that spine to stay neutral and long. So side lunge, you push off the side blade of that outside foot, bring it back and tap, and then we go to a back lunge. Now as we do this class today, we'll alternate upper body exercises with lower body exercises, moving the blood from top to bottom, burning a lot of calories. Let's finish it up, and you are done. Okay. We need the band next for upper body, and this is a reverse fly combined with a sword draw. So bring your hands to the middle with about 6 inches in between, and one arm, you're gonna open up, do a reverse fly, bring it down, and you're going to open up. All right? You have to decide after you do a few where you want your hands and how much band in between, but please be sure to put it in a spot where you'll challenge yourself. So ready? Here we go. Big open, upper body, upper back. Bring it down across the body, sword draw. Come on. So we're working behind the shoulder and moving that shoulder blade between your shoulder blades. It's called your rhomboids on one side of the body. So we stabilize with one side and we work with the other. Big muscle groups working here. Very important. All up and down your back. Open. Try to keep your shoulders square to the front as you do this, and a big opening each time. Like you're drawing the sword out of its sheath, and done. Okay, we get to do the same 2 exercises, but on the other side. So grab your dumbbells next. 45 seconds. I'll turn sideways for this as well. We go right into it. Ready? Here we go. Side lunge, feet together, back lunge, feet together. Make sure you keep your knees behind your toes on the back lunge and on the side lunge too. Very important. Push off the blade of that foot. Remember, on the side lunge, that inside leg straight, completely straight. Stand up tall, keep the chest up, eyes are straight ahead. Hang in there. You're doing great. Should be past the halfway mark. Pretty good by now. Done. All right, we need the band for upper body. Like I promised, upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. We keep switching it up. So grab the handles, have about 6 to 8 inches in between. Thumbs are up, that angle. We open, reverse fly, and then we do the sword draw. Ready? Let's go. Big open, stabilize with that opposite arm, and huge open with the sword row. Great combination exercise here. Working slightly different areas by changing the movement pattern, but working what we call the posterior chain. So important to work the back of the body. It's muscles we don't see much, so it's easy to forget about them and not work them. And because we don't work them much, they get tired very quickly when you're exercising, and it's not real comfortable. So don't give up on me. Don't give up on yourself. You have 5 seconds. Stay with it. Big open. Stop right there. Okay. First 4 exercises done. You've done upper body twice, lower body twice. Now we're going to step touches with the band like we did in the warm-up, but we're adding the apparatus of a resistance tube. So the band should be loose between your feet. They shouldn't be tight. It shouldn't be tight right now. You stand up, and you can bring your hands to your hips or higher. You choose. We step touch, step, bring your foot to the center, step, bring the foot to the center. Now try not to let the band be pulled all the way up, because then you can barely move. You want to keep distance between your feet and band between your feet as you do this. 45 seconds, let's go. Step. That's why you'll never see me bring my feet all the way together. Now, if you haven't checked your band in a while for rips or tears, you definitely want to do that to make sure the equipment you're using is safe. You don't hurt yourself. This exercise does stress the band, so if there's any tears in it, this one would make it worse, and you don't want to rip a band while you're doing it. So if you need to quick stop and take a look through, go ahead. Hang in there. Can you go a little bigger? The last few seconds. Come on. And stop. Woo, okay. Did the lower body. We're going back up to the upper body. And this time, we're doing what we call a horizontal. So this way, tricep extension. So thumbs are up at an angle. We extend to one side, extend to the other. And every time you extend the arm, you want to flex the muscles in the back of your arm. It's the option for this, or the focus. Ready? And let's go. So elbows are bent. You extend, bring it back to the bent position. The thumbs are at an angle. And each time, at the end there, a little pause and really flexed those tricep muscles. You're doing great. Finish up. We should be over halfway through. Try and stay strong and finish to the end. Extend the arms all the way. Come on. Not easy. These are smaller muscles and they get fatigued quickly. 2 more. 2 and 1. All right. Now we go to the lower body again, and we're doing a plie squat. So really wide with the feet, toes are out. Now not out all the way at 9 and 3, but more directed towards 10 and 2 if you're thinking of a clock. And you come up to soft knees. So don't lock your knees up when we lift. And then you go down, and our goal is to get your thighs parallel to the floor. Ready? Get set and go. Lower, lift. Keep those muscles strong. Flex the quadriceps. You can flex them without locking your knees. You don't have to lock the knees. Keep them soft. Push through your heels. Keep your spine long. Chest up. Abs are on. Shoulders are rolled back. I think we've passed the halfway mark here. I'll try and give you cues when we reach the halfway mark, so you have an idea of where we are. 5 seconds. Stay with it to the end and stop there. Okay, we did the back of the arms. We're going to do the front of the arms now. Biceps. 1 foot, easier. 2 feet, a little harder. Feet separated, even harder. Alternating right and left bicep curls. Thumbs are up. Ready? Let's go. Oh yeah. This will bring a burn to those upper arms for sure. But we're not just thinking about what's happening with your lower arm and feeling it in your upper front of your arm. We're thinking about the core as well, because the movement you're doing here is coming from the center of your body. So, halfway there. Keep your abs on. Pull that belly button in and up into the ribs. We'll use the chair for the last 2 exercises, and we'll be done with our first round all the way through. Keep going. Come on. I'm feeling it too. And stop. Great work. We need the chair, so go ahead and spin that chair around. And you can set the equipment to the side if you want, or leave it in the chair. We're doing a plank exercise, so we'll be in the plank position. Now this isn't plank, butt in the air. You gotta lower your butt down, and we're doing reverse leg extensions. And every time you lift a leg, you wanna squeeze your gluteal muscle as tight as you can. Ready? 45 seconds, go. Keep the leg straight. Push through your heel. So lengthen the leg as long as you can. And we're really attacking, trying to engage those gluteal muscles, the muscles in the behind, to flex as tight as you can. Every time you lift, push through your heel. Halfway. Stay with it. Keep your shoulders pressed down. Don't let them sink up towards your ears. How about the middle of your body? Pull that belly button in and up into your ribs. Stay with it. Stay with it. 3, 2, and 1. Yes. Okay, last exercise. It is a double leg crunch. So we extend 2 legs, and then we lift up and crunch. All right, 45 seconds. Get set and go. Out and in. Extend. Bring it all in and crunch. Not easy. If you need to take a break, put one foot down and crunch. Think about engaging that core. Even if you're using one leg, you're at the halfway mark. Come on. Stay with it. If you need to touch the other foot down, crunch. Lean back a little bit. Really working this section of the body. Exhale. Come on, last few, both legs. One more, and you made it. First time through. All the exercise is done. Let's get some water. You're doing great. We're at the 12.5-minute mark. So the second time through, we're doing 25 seconds for each exercise. All right? So we need the dumbbells. Side lunge, back lunge. Ready? Going right into it. 25 seconds. Get set. And let's go. Side lunge, feet together, back lunge. The body's nice and warm now. Challenge it. The chair's there for balance if you need to use it. The seat or the back of the chair. Keep your chest up. Stay strong with your core. One more, finish it up. And done with those. Okay, dumbbells are on the chair. Pick up your band carefully. And we do the reverse fly with the sword draw. 6 to 8 inches of band in between. Stand up tall. Ready? You're stabilizing with your right arm, working your left arm. Get set, shoulders down, and go. Big open for the back, hips, sword draw. Ooh, I love these 2 exercises. So many posture issues because the muscles that we're working right now are not strong enough. These 2 exercises attack those muscles that cause so many joint problems, neck problems. Stop. We go to the other leg, grab the dumbbells, going to turn the other side. 25 seconds. Ready, side lunge. Push out the blade of your foot, step to the back. Make sure your heel stays off the floor in the back. Shoulders up, right over the hips. And on that side lunge, you push those hips straight back. So side lunge, back lunge, keep the knee behind those toes. Don't let the knee pass the toes. Very important. Stop right there. Okay, we go back to the band. I know the transitions are quick. We move from one exercise to the other, but that is because we are familiar with the exercises. Okay, we do the reverse fly and the sword draw. Are you ready? Shoulders are back and down and open. Thumbs are up at an angle and a big open for that sword. Woo! Now, you may wonder, what are you supposed to be doing with your feet? I just want you to feel like you have a good base of support. So you stand however you feel. You want to stand to feel strong and supported. Big open. Keep going. Thumbs are up at an angle. Finish up with the sword draw. That's it. You did it. We go to lower body again, which is step touch. You already have the band in your hands. Adjust the handles if you need to. Remember, it's not tight when you're on it and your feet are at hip distance. Only goes tight when you step wide, okay? Here we go. 25 seconds. Big step touch. And bring the toes to the center and tap. Eyes are straight ahead. Nice tall posture. And we are below the 9-minute mark. This workout's yours. You own it. Come on. To the end. Big steps. Come on. So good for the body. And stop right there. Woohoo! All right. Upper body now. As we're still rotating lower and upper body, we do that horizontal tricep extension. So arms are straight. We bend them. So goalposts, but straight out to the front. We extend one and then the other, feeling the tightening right here in the back of the arm. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2. Woo, nose is itching. Sorry about that. I think the sweat's dripping down from my brow. Causing an itch. Maybe my tech behind the camera is going to toss me a towel here so I can dab off between exercises. Extend. Come on. Big extension. Big extension. And done. Okay. And the towel comes in. Do you need to dab too? Woo! Real easy too. Start sweating when you're committed to your workout. I don't want you sweating too profusely or breathing too hard, but you should feel like you're exerting some energy here. Body temperature's up and there should be some sweat, some glistening. That is just fine, okay? We go to the lower body again with plie squats. So wide feet, toes at 10 and 2, shoulders back and down. Remember, when you extend, try not to lock the knees out. Here we go. Bring the thighs as close as you can to parallel to the floor. Stand up, flex, without locking the knees. Smile, because you are just under 2 minutes of work left. Come on. Breathe through it. Almost done. 2 more and finish it. 1. Okay. The band for bicep curls, we're going to go into it right away. Put 1 or 2 feet on the band. Ready? Thumbs up. Curl. Go. 1, 2. I'm going to actually do 2 feet. 1 is a little bit easy. I still have it in me. Try not to move your elbows too much. They stay in generally the same area to the side of your ribs. And you just focus on moving your lower arm. Working those biceps. Those great swimsuit muscles. Those arm muscles. Stop there. Chair plank with the leg lifts. I'm going to bring my chair in a little bit. 25 seconds. Remember, the butt stays out of the air. Flex the foot and lift the legs. Go. Right, left. Shoulders are pressed down. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Pull the belly button in, up into your ribs. Yes, you got this. It's a short one. It's only 25 seconds. Try and do them all. Keep the butt down out of the air. You have 4, 3, come on, 2, and 1. We need the chair. For our last exercise, set my weights to the side, which is the double leg extension. And then we stretch. Ready, set, and go. Crunch, extend, crunch, lean back and extend. Woohoo! Not easy, but get in that core. Crunch, little pause, push all that air out. Last one, come on, make it good. This is the end of your work. One more, and clap it up. Way to go, high five through the screen. You did amazing. It's time to stretch. Let the heart rate recover. Get that breathing under control. Stretch the muscles that are nice, warm, and elastic. Turn to the side. One cheek is off the chair. One cheek is on the chair. I want you to stretch that leg back there as far as you can and push through your heel. Big opener for the hip flexor, quadriceps, and if you want to reach up with that arm, you'll intensify that stretch. Release, let's do it one more time. Big push through the heel and open. You know, if Americans would focus just on a couple of areas doing this, stretching what's tight, strengthening what's weak in the hips and shoulders, we would have so much less pain and a lot happier people. And this is one of those stretches that is so good because the hip flexors are crazy tight. So one hip or one cheek off the chair, extend that leg back as far as you can. Now push through the heel to open up the hip flexors and reach up. We're stretching what is tight right now. And they're warm and elastic, so this is release. The great time for them to respond and increase that elasticity. Take care of some of that tightness and breathe through this. I encourage you highly, I implore you to do some yoga classes. If you have not done so, try them. Release, okay. Figure 4, so we're crossing one leg over the other. Maybe you need to extend the leg and then work your way up. And we bend forward to open up the hip joint a little bit there in the back. Try and keep your back flat. So we're hinging at the hip as we do this exercise. A little further, release, and we go down again. Same side. A little further. And release. Thank you for sticking with me. Switch sides to the end, not skipping out on stretches. Let's hinge forward with a tall spine. My left side's definitely tighter. Do you have one side that's a lot tighter than the other? Most do, so you're not alone. A little further. And release. Wonderful. And hinge forward. A little further. Release. Okay, a bicep to a tricep stretch. So we're going to take the fingertips down towards the floor and lift the elbow up. Big stretch. And then release and go right up over tricep. Bicep. Same arm. And tricep. Sitting up nice and tall. Release other arm, bicep. Stay with me, got 1 minute left. Tricep. Release, bicep. Push up through your elbow and release. Yesterday we had 67 degrees. Today, it is snowing. 32 degrees, so right at freezing, but it's leaving some white on the ground. We're not happy about this. Open up the chest. We know here in Minnesota that when we get these warm temperatures, big open, get these warm temperatures in March, the snow is still going to come, but it's still hard every year because we get so excited for the warmth and then we have to take a step backwards. Release. We're going to open up the chest one more time. Big open. And it's just messy. Just messes up the roads, the slush. You just washed your car. You have to go wash your car again. And release. Okay, deep breaths in. Whoop. There is the alarm. Exhale. Release one more time. And release. Thanks again. My name is Sean. I appreciate you joining me for class. Have a healthy day, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.